Hi everybody, Maneesh Konkar here, and in this video we are going to talk about 3 ways in which you can use price as a negotiating strategy to grow your business. Specifically, we're going to talk about these 3 steps. First of all, how risky is your business right now? Are you actually got a strong foundation for business growth? Second is how do I now use price as a strategy to find out which sectors I want to grow into? Third, what should be my actual price? All right. Okay, so let's begin. A quick introduction. I am a corporate trainer. I do training sessions on negotiation skills, and this concept is something that we've been doing in one of our management development programs for a management institute. And we've covered this point in detail. One of the things that we observe is that a lot of business owners are, see a stagnation in their business after some time. And that's got something to do with the kind of customers that you are dealing with, and you're not differentiating beyond your customers. All right. We've also got online courses on negotiation skills. All the links are there in the description. Okay, have a look at them. All right, so let's begin. So, how do most business owners make a business plan? I am doing X crores of revenues right now. I want to take it to X plus delta X. So let's take a hypothetical small enterprise, a medium-sized enterprise, not small, where let's say you're doing a turnover of 60 crores right now, and you want to take it next year to, let's say, 80 crores or so. Okay. Now, for most business owners, this is the start and end of business planning. This is the number, and this number keeps changing every now and then. There's no written document or so. We recommend a few more things that you should do to analyze the health of your business. This is the first step. So, the first step is what is the profits that you are getting? Do you have a profitability target? Bring that into the picture. Third one is how quickly do you get your money? So, let's say you're getting your money in 65 days, make a plan to get it into 45 days. All right. Now, once you get this whole point of the financial numbers, now let's look at where your business is coming from. Fine. Now, let's say you are a manufacturing unit, and this manufacturing unit can make parts for different industries. But you find that your customer base is heavily coming from one particular industry. Now, that is a problem. Why? Let's say you are a plastic injection molding unit, you make parts for automobiles, and most of your business comes from the automobile sector. So, let's say right now the automobile sector is booming, but let's say the two-wheeler sector was not doing all that great, and therefore you saw a reduction in demand. The technology for which you are making products, doesn't sell, is stopped selling. Maybe you are making a lot of parts for diesel, and now the market has shifted to petrol. Maybe you were making a lot of parts for the sedan segment, but now the market has shifted towards SUVs, and you don't have that many SUVs of it. Either way, what happens is that you discover step one is that you are dependent on the automobile industry. Now, now this is the dependence that you need to reduce, and therefore, what you do is use price as a negotiating strategy to increase business from other industries. Step 2, you look into the market and say, okay, the same machinery can be used to make automobile parts. I can also use it to make pharma bottles. I can also use it to make FMCG shampoo bottles. Now I work out and say, all right, I'm going to get 60 crores. I have 60 crores of business today, but the 60 crores need to become 80 crores next year. That's the goal. But 100% of my business is coming from auto this year. Next year, I want to take this to 80% of auto, 10% of FMCG, and 10% of pharma. All right. This is step 2. Is now you have decided that you are now going to use your manufacturing capacity to broad base and bring in business growth from new sectors. Third point, how do you use price now? Well, you are already doing a lot of business with auto. So let's say you're doing a lot of business with Mahindra, you're doing a lot of business with Tata Motors, you're doing a lot of business with a couple of other auto companies. Now Skoda comes in, Volkswagen comes in with an inquiry. You don't really want to encourage the auto part of your business. So what happens? You keep your prices high when Skoda gives an inquiry. But if HUL gives an inquiry or Nestle gives an inquiry, you would break the market, you would break your pricing. If Pfizer comes up with an inquiry or Novartis comes up with an inquiry, you want to pick up that pharma business, you would crack the pricing strategy for that. So step number 3 is based on whatever is this growth plan that you have looked at, what you do is now you set 3 different prices based on your relative attraction of the customer that you want to bring on. Auto, you don't want, so what do? You keep your ideal price as 100, your opening price as 110, and your walk away as 90. Okay, three different prices we are talking about. We're talking of an ideal price, we're talking of an opening price, and we're talking of a walk away price below which you will not do business. Now, this is what you do for auto. The auto, the range is 110, 100 and 90. But this is for a business that you don't really want to encourage. What you do in a business that you want to encourage is you now drop these prices. So for pharma, it need not be 110, 190, it will be 190 and 80. Okay? In FMCG, it could be 100, it could be 95, 85 and 75, because that's the business that you really want to develop right now. Alright, so this is how you use price as a negotiating strategy. We cover this topic in detail as a part of our negotiation skills workshops. Okay, if you've got a sales team, do remember to share this video with them. And on this channel, you will find a lot of content on sales and marketing. I'm Maneesh Konkar. Thank you for being with me till the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.